presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to our man Dave in Clearwater. Hey, Dave, Happy New Year. What's happening, man?
Happy New Year to you, my brother. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. How you been?
I am doing well, man. I'm doing well. Can I throw a quote out at you?
Sure.
In the market, somebody knows something. Someone always knows something. That statement was made by a great trader by the name of Tom O'Brien about 6-7 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
And it kind of hit me like a brick. You're right. Somebody always knows something.
Hey, Carlos, what's going on, brother?
I'm calling you back, Tom. This morning I had the pleasure to talk to you and your son, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to talk to you again.
Well, I think you made some money on this bond.
Oh, yes, Tom. Your newsletter helped me.
That's a beautiful thing. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. So make it a great night, folks. Don't make assumptions. Communicate with clarity. Communicate with others as clearly as you can be to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. If all humans would communicate with impeccability of the word, all our relationships would change. There'd be no wars, no violence, no misunderstandings. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 40, NASDAQ up 21, S&P's up 2, all rejected lower price. Gold contract down 250 at $1,312. Gold was all the way up to $1,330. Silver down 9 cents, $17.43. Platinum up 540 at $9.93 an ounce. You get the copper market up a penny and a half, $3.10 a pound. Light sweet crude flat, $46.49 a barrel. And let's see, no, that's tomorrow. APIs. Notes, 10-year note. Up 7 ticks, 127.07. 30-year bond up 9 ticks, 157.01. They both took out their swing high from June. They've been trying to do that for quite a while. We'll see how that volume looks out there. Bottom line, you have the price spread. I expect we have the volume also. King dollar. King dollar up 10 ticks, trading at 92.150. King dollar got down to the 91. Let's go see exactly what it did here. 91. So 91.550. King dollar got to 91.550. 91.1019 is your ABC structure on the way down. And I expect we're going to be right back down there, folks. Euro. Euro is trading at a price point of 92.155 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 109.70 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You get the SPY out here. If we just bring it back to Monday here. So Monday, it failed on price and volume. Yesterday, you go sideways. Today, we get to a price point of 242.93. Bottom line, you have 40 million shares, which is not a huge amount. We'll see how much they put into this close. That's where this whole thing's going to shake out, folks. What I do expect you're going to see out here is that we've climbed all the way back up to the almost the highs of yesterday. Bottom line, I don't expect we're going to stay there coming into the close. And you don't have to give up much at this particular point to just basically have a counter-trend bounce in a market that looks to me like has been coming down. If we take a look at the 3 Qs, what you have with the 3 Qs, you already have 4 lower highs. You have 3 lower lows. So we'll see how this shakes out coming into the close out here. The Qs right now, we've done 18 million shares. You're going into 38 million, so that is light volume. Bottom line is that is this going to be able to hold this level into the close? The reason I'm saying that is that the high of Monday was this 143.18. Right now, you're at 143.08. Gold contract. What do we have with the gold contract? Gold contract did exactly ABC structure on the way up. You get to 1331. 1327 was the ABC up. You've done 430,000 contracts. Bottom line, what you're going to see out here, I suspect now, is this: you're gonna get build a bit of cause. This baby, folks, wants to get up into the 1396 area. That's where this. You got the price, you got the volume, you got the projection, you got everything that you're supposed to get. Silver, same type of setup in silver. If we take a look at the silver market, what you have out here with silver, silver right now is trading at a price point. Where is she? She's 1744. You got to 1777. I believe 1795 was the number. 1792 was the swing point. You've done 81,000 contracts. Okay, so what you have inside silver, you're going to 1775. You'd be back to 1792 is actually the swing high. If we go take a look at the GLD, what you're going to see, the GLD, we put this on a weekly now because you're going to be able to put a lot of these on the weeklies. The weeklies, what you have is this. You got over the swing point of the 21st as well as the June 9th, and the real question is going to be, we're going to get approximately, we're going to need about another 10, we're going to need another 20 to 25 million inside the GLD in the next couple of days. If we look at the GDX, what you're going to see in the GDX is this. GDX also finished an ABC structure on their way up. You got 2488 is your swing high. That swing high, we had 59 million, and we're going to do that. We're at 38 million right now. They'll put 20 million coming into the close out here today, because what does happen inside the GDX is that the GDX puts a huge amount of volume into the close. Bonds, what do we got with the bond market? So this is going to get really wild. The bond market, folks, took out the swing and took it out with volume. So, and this is really hard to do. This is, well, actually, yeah, okay, so check this out. So, June 14th, you have a swing high, 127.08. You did 2.4 million contracts. We're at 2.4 million right now. It's given up in price. You push into swing points with volume, guess what? You're going to blow right through them. 30-year, same type of setup. Where is she? 30-year, also got into the swing. Let's see if we get the volume behind the move. 30-year, you're dealing with 340,000. Yeah, you got it. So 30-year takes it out also. We've done 395,000, 340 is the number. Bottom line, guess what? We are going higher in price in the bond market, lower in yield in the bond market. Some of the higher volume stocks out here in this market today, you had Bank of America down 5 cents. Best Buy is down $7.50. They came out with good numbers. The CEO came on and said that he doesn't expect, basically the good life to keep going forward. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow Industrials are up 51. Nasdaq's up 24. S&Ps are up 3. We're going to be right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, as we do each and every Wednesday at 20 past the first hour. Now, don't forget, folks, Basil's got a great program right here at TFNN every trading day, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Also has a great newsletter. The opening call, you can test drive that by coming over to our website at TFNN.com. Go under newsletters, go under trading newsletters. You're going to see the opening call right there. You can test drive it 30 days absolutely free. And if you happen to be in the Boston area tonight, you can come see Basil Chapman live. Basil, what's going on?
Hi, just one little error there. Today is Tuesday.
Oh.
And we're going to do this tomorrow night.
Oh,
Wednesday night.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Give us an extra day, right?
Good.
Yeah,
well, we can get you on tomorrow, too.
Yeah. So it's Tuesday. Tomorrow night I'll be speaking at it's right here. Let me just get it for you so we got all the details. This is the 14th anniversary party meeting. Wednesday, August the 30th, 2017, starts at 6:30. It's over at MIT Building E51, room 335. It's on the 3rd floor, and I'll be speaking straight after that. So there's a potluck reception and networking for the first hour, and then I'll be the guest speaker at 7:30. So we always have a fun time. It's really nice, and Jeff Oric always puts this together. It's just he does a great job in keeping the whole organization active and everyone participating. So it's really a fun time, and I enjoy it because I get asked questions because there aren't. Not everyone there is technically oriented. A lot of people are, but a lot of people also do fundamental work. So I get asked questions right across the board, and it just really keeps me on my toes to be able to answer those questions. So that'll be tomorrow night. It's 70 Memorial Drive, and it's really the corner of Wadsworth and Amherst. So it's at MIT, across the river. And it's a great meeting place, so I'm looking forward to it. And so if anyone wants to just check it out, this is the IBD and Boston Investors Group joint meeting.
And so what are we going to look at today, Basil?
So I wanted to show the Dow.
Okay.
And one of the things that we're looking at is we've used up a lot of time since the 8th of August. And that was the high of the Dow at 22,179. And if you remember, I just completed my my webinar series, my 2 webinar series, where I was discussing, is it possible for the market to hold up going into 2018 by continuing this rotational aspect. And it's really fascinating when you look at what's going on. There have been a number of, a series, you can see these red candles here where the market just dropped suddenly and then it found some support. But we have still been making lower lows and lower highs. That's the daily chart. And if you look at the weekly chart, from that 20,179 high, we've basically walked this 9-period exponential moving average and held it as support, and even today we held it as support.
Yes.
So what's really interesting is I spoke about sector rotation. And within that sector rotation, you can see that, I don't have to tell you because you're the expert there, but I just wanted to mention that gold has been on a tear, and that gold itself has had a very strong move. I've got it in a leg C on the way, G/C on the way up in the daily chart. But essentially what happened is it took out the previous highs of the 1305, 1306 area, which since April has been resistance. So all of a sudden you've got gold working its way higher. The IBB, which has been very, very shaky, it's been at 329, this is the iShares Nasdaq Biotech ETF, made a high on the 25th of July, 329, comes down to 302, so that's almost a 10% correction.
Yes.
And then what happens is all of a sudden, it's as if fund managers are looking for areas that can really participate that hadn't participated. So you've got gold, and you've got the IBB, as I mentioned to my subscribers to my opening call this morning. I said, you've got this rotational area. Yesterday, the IBB ran higher and gold ran higher, but a number of the areas were quite weak that had been very strong. And we'll see today what happens. And what happened today was actually quite fascinating because the Dow dropped very sharply. And then what did it do? It found support right on the 50-period exponential moving average. So I'm looking at this and I'm saying one of the things I'll be talking about tomorrow night is what's working, what's not working. What are the areas, as I've done with my subscribers, we've kind of gone under the radar. We still have our auto stock, which is held very well under these conditions. And if you remember, after my webinar, the first day after my webinar, we chose a stock, and that was TWO is the symbol.
Yes.
It's two. It's called Two Harbors Investment Corporation. It's really a REIT management company. And look, even under all the conditions, when you're looking at the market so choppy, look how since we bought this, it's held beautifully. It's holding the 9-period moving average. It's at 10.14. It's just above the 9-period moving average now. The MACD, one of the techniques we used was to show how the Chapman wave works, by how you can use the MACD, the moving average convergence divergence, and look how that's run up very nicely. The stochastics at 86%, just dipping down. So we used all these different techniques. So one of the areas that I've been looking at is what is going to hold, what held last week and what is holding this week, because I think that's going to tell us a lot about what's going on. And as to the rotational correction that we're in, my contention really is that if it's like a foreign source, like the North Korean threat, that really isn't something. I'm looking for something that is internal to the market, something like housing starts drop dramatically. Something internal has to happen, I think, for the market to weaken significantly from internally rather than having an external force. And that's the reason why we were short. We were very heavily short. We took some profits this morning. And I've been trying to be very selective. We have long positions, we have short positions, and I think that that's exactly the market we're looking at, a very choppy, continuing to be a rotational market. If you are looking at a sector that has run up sharply, and then you're looking at stocks that didn't participate, those are probably the ones that are going to be the weakest now. And I think that some of the areas that were somewhat weak are going to show some strength. And that's the whole thing about this rotational correction. Even look, now we're up 63 points. Earlier on, we're over 160 points down. And I think that this is the end of the month. But I also think that it's part of investors looking for areas to either take profits or to get in. And therefore, you've got each time there's a high-level consolidation. So until the Dow really takes out the 21,600 key support, I think we can just chop, up and down, and all of a sudden we'll find there'll be some excuse to stall and not go much higher, and then there's some excuse to find support. So it really is a fascinating market. It's one of the most unusual periods we've had in a very long time, because there have been incidents that could have dramatically dropped the market, and yet the market has found support. And I think that's part of this whole rotational sector, moving from areas that were weak to areas that were strong, just rotating through them. So I'll be talking about that tomorrow night. Looking forward to it.
And folks, so remember, you can listen to Basil every day, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Get his newsletter, opening call at TFNN. And of course, MIT tomorrow night. We'll get Basil on again tomorrow. What time is it, Basil, tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night starts at 6:30.
6:30. You stay right there, folks. Coming right back. Thanks, Basil.
Thank you, Tom.
Hi, folks. The 800th edition of the Gold Report will be published next Monday. To celebrate the last 15 and a half years of calling the gold market, I'm doing a special promotion. You can receive 60 weeks of the Gold Report for only $600. That is $10 a week, which is a savings of 50% off the regular price. If you want to understand the entire supply and demand equations that move the gold market, including where the XAU, HUI, and mining equities are looking to trade, if you want to understand the correlation between the dollar, the yen, the South African rand, bonds, and gold, the Gold Report is for you. I'll give you the entry price target, and stop for each equity, ETF, future, or option trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter with the focus on building real wealth to a successful portfolio of gold and silver equities. You can take advantage of this special promotion until August 27th. That's 60 weeks of the Gold Report for $600, which is a 50% savings. Go to the front page of TFNN.com or call 877-518-9190 and order now. If you're looking to open your portfolio to a world of opportunity, consider the new market-safe emerging currency CD from Everbank. This 3-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to 5 equally weighted currencies from Brazil, China, India, Indonesia, and Turkey at a time when experts see great potential for global growth. Even better, it features a 7.0 leverage factor, which means you could earn a potential market upside payment of 7 times the CD's performance at maturity with no cap if the currencies increase in value over the CD's term. And should the opposite occur, your principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this index CD. Don't miss out. The September 28th funding deadline will be here before you know it. So call 1-855-750-4051 or visit everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. This advertisement is sponsored content. Everbank is a division of TIAA, FSB, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Dow right now is up 67. Nasdaq's up 27. S&Ps are up 4. And good old Harvey, folks, he just won't give it up. Bottom line is it looks like he's regrouping over the Gulf right now and expect to come back in again tomorrow morning. Pretty intense, man, no doubt. All those folks down in Houston, we need some good energy down there, a lot of white light. It seems like they're helping each other as much as they can, which is a beautiful thing. Let's go take a look at the strength versus the weakness inside the Dow Industrials. Dow Industrials out right now, we're up 67 bucks. The spread on the Dow today, we had a high of 21,879, a low of 21,673. So you had a couple hundred point spread out here. The leaders inside the Dow Industrials, Boeing up 25, putting 25 positive points in. United Technology 17, Apple 11, Caterpillar 6. Taken away from it, Home Depot minus 10, Nike 7, DuPont 4, Travelers 3. Inside the NDX 100, what do we have? You have the strength is Dish, that's up 2.2%. JD.com's up 1.6. Ultra Salon up 1.5. Taken away from it, Mattel down 1.9. Discovery Communications 1.6. And Kraft Heinz off 1.1. Some of the, let's go to the XLE, which hasn't been able to get a run, a bid forever. Still can't catch a bid. This is going to be really dangerous, folks, because this looks to me like you're actually doing a much larger ABC down. If it is, your A point is 67, your B is 61, so you get about $6, which will get you into 57. I believe 57 is a high volume with low anyway. Actually, yeah, it's 56. Yeah, that's where we're going. So January of 2016, the high and the low is 56. The low is 49. That's where this baby wants to go. Let's go into the XLF, the financials. Financials out here also can't catch a bid. Now, this is pretty cool in the financials. So check this out. This is going to be really deviant, too. So the XLF traded down to 24.35. Right now, you're 24.59. You're still down 7 cents. Big deal, right? That being said, what you've done is that you broke the lowest swing, and you broke it with light volume, but guess what? You're not going to, it is coming into 76 million shares, and the low of that is 24.60, and we hit 24.61. That's what's stopping that right on that number. And so it's like whoever is the seller there, it's a big seller, and that's when we came down from 25 to 24.60. They're just giving them all you can get at that number, at that 24.60, which is pretty wild. JP Morgan, let's go take a look at JP Morgan. JPM, let's take a look. So JP Morgan, same type of setup, except JP Morgan has an expansion of volume. This is pretty cool. Okay, so JP Morgan's done 8.7 million. That's down 38 cents. That doesn't have any traction. We'll go to Citigroup. Citigroup's in a little bit better shape. Yeah, Citigroup's in a little bit better shape. It's coming into 19 million with only 10, but Citigroup's in definitely better shape. Best Buy, folks, come out with some decent numbers. Then the CEO had a conference call. His quote, so, excuse me, folks, Best Buy pre-market was trading up at 67. Closed yesterday at 62, trading pre-market at 67. Then the CEO had a conference call, and this was like, wow, man. You talk about, let's see, there it is right there. So Best Buy suffered its worst stock decline in more than a year after the chief executive officer, Herbert Jolly, warned that recent sales gains probably are not sustainable, and he renewed concerns that Amazon.com will threaten its business model. Same-store sales were up 5.4%. You know, Amazon is threatening quite a few business models, no doubt about that. My take on the Best Buy deal, folks, here, let me bring this chart up again. There's certain retailers that got killed way before the whole business got killed, and Best Buy's one of them. And, you know, Best Buy, there's no doubt, got killed by the Amazons of the world. I personally know because I know how many TVs we were buying with the short-term units and all that, and I used to buy them off Best Buy, and then all of a sudden I went to Amazon, and bottom line, you know, it worked, okay? But guess what? This is, if I bring this back, 2006, Best Buy's at 57. Best Buy 2012 went down to $10.91. Then you know what happened, folks? Is that Best Buy, you can go into Best Buy and you can give them any Amazon price you want, right? Well, they're going to check it, of course, okay? But they're going to match it just right then and there. They've figured out how to basically compete with Amazon. You know, the CEO is out there, you know, saying that today, and I don't blame him, okay, because it's always smart to, you know, basically be prepared for everything out there. But my take is that Best Buy has, you know, figured that deal out. And the part that I'm saying specifically, they don't have big signs in there that's saying that they will match Amazon. You walk in there, if you're buying TVs, if you're buying computers, whatever you want to buy, right? Bottom line, check it out. You just take out your phone, bump, 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 hit your phone, go hit Amazon Prime, see what you can get it for, put it to the salesman, no problem whatsoever. They do it, they take it, here you go, see you out the door. So it's kind of neat because, you know, you can actually see those bigger items. 877-927-6648. Let's go over and we take a look at the good old Microsoft. So, well, actually, I want to go to IBM first. So, Big Blue out here, you've had a straight line move from the 190 to 140 in 6 months. Yep, and this is still making its way down. Yeah, you got 132 that's wide open. This is just setting up. This is already, actually, this is a monster ABC down. So your A point is 182. Your B's 149. So you get the $33, which sets you up at 124. Yeah, we've only hit 139. 124 is the number. And 127 is the high of the last lows that were established out here in February of 2016. So bottom line, you can expect that's happening. Let's go over and take a look at Amazon as we're talking Amazon. So Amazon got down to a 936. Now, 927, I suspect Amazon wants to test. That's the high volume swing low from the 9th of June. You know, well, what is going to get intriguing, of course, is that just how much traction they actually get and how many more things they put in their Whole Food stores. That's going to be the number here. It's going to be the number in a big way. They got a lot of great publicity yesterday, and it seems that anyone and everyone, I know that 3 or 4 folks in the Tiger's Den went there. They all had, you know, good response. You know, bottom line is that Whole Foods have always had great food, bottom line, but great, you know, they called it the whole paycheck, right? Bottom line, if you can get great stuff and it's going to be competitive, guess what? Different ball game. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials up 59, Nasdaq up 22, S&P's up 2.5. We're going to be right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund is currently offering 4-year first mortgages on many of the fully renovated properties that it has purchased. The first mortgages are third-party appraised with a maximum loan-to-value ratio of 70%, providing a secured investment that pays a fixed return of 5% annually, which works out to a monthly income of more than $416 per $100,000 investment with your principal intact and secured. These 4-year first mortgages are perfect for anyone looking for a secured investment that provides monthly income much like a CD. For more information, email tigerfund@tfnn.com or click on the Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund banner along the right side of the tfnn.com homepage, or call our office directly at 877-518-9190. There's a limited supply, so act now. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN, and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. And folks, September 30th, come visit us. We are going back to God's country. Where's God's country? That, folks, happens to be Boston, Massachusetts. We're going to be coming to Boston. We're going to be doing a workshop live. It's a free event. Nadex is sponsoring the event. September 30th. It's going to start at 7:45 in the morning. You're going to check in 7:45 to 8:30. You're going to get a continental breakfast. 8:30 to 8:45. Dan Cook from Nadex is going to be doing welcoming remarks. My son Tommy is going to be doing the introduction from 8:45 to 9 o'clock. I'm going to be on live from 9 o'clock to 10:30. Coffee break, 10:45 to 12:15. Darryl Martin will be on live, 12:15 to 1 o'clock. We're going to have closing remarks, questions, answers, all of the above. What comes at the workshop, of course, you get a lot of great education. You also get a copy of my book, The Art of Time in the Trade, free. Bottom line, Nadex is taking care of all of us, folks. That's the bottom line. So check it out on the front page of TFNN. September 30th, we'll go from 7:45 to 1 in the afternoon. As we come into the close out here, let's see where we shaking out with these volumes. So you get 15 minutes into the close. We're at 444 on the NYSE. We take a look at the NASDAQ composite. Composite's at 1.3. So we will do about, that composite will push in a good 1.7, 1.8. And the thing that's intriguing, so watch what's intriguing about this, what you have inside all the indices today, well, especially the composite. So if you're into candlestick charting, what happens is that if we were at the bottom of a trend, then you can say that's a bullish engulfing. Now, at the top, this would be a last engulfing. And this is where this basically, to me, it would be you don't know what it is. And the reason being is that we're certainly not at a low, and we're not at a high. So it's like, okay, man, what did you do out here today? So because you started lower, you get higher, and if we were at the highs, that'd be a last engulfing. If we were at the lows, that'd be basically a bullish engulfing. If we go take a look at the SPY, more than likely that's setting up. They look like they're all setting. Well, no, the SPY's not going to work. See, the SPY is going to be pretty cool because what the SPY has done is that you're getting to the expansion of volume. We've done 43 million. When we started the show, we only hit 33 million. That's telling me that they're going to slap some volume into the close. We'll probably do about 50. You do 50 million, you're going to be right back down at that level. The Qs have already had an expansion of volume. The Qs basically have an expansion of volume. You get two different things happening here. You have expansion of volume, 15 million yesterday. We're already at 21. That'll do about 25. That's on the low. On the high, you're going into 36. So it's kind of cool that it can take out the high. Needs a lot more volume. Had the expansion on the way down. Volatility, I expect what you're going to see out here the next couple days. Let's see. So we're Tuesday. You got Wednesday, you got Thursday to have a decent market. I suspect what you're going to have most times on Fridays, you get jobs numbers, but between Houston, folks, the market's going to expect less job numbers this Friday. There's no two ways about that. You know, when you get the fourth largest city in the country that basically no one can get to work or go forward, those numbers, they're going to make a difference, a huge difference. So we'll see whether I suspect the market will discount that. That's where that shakes out. Let's go and take a look at the euro. So the euro goes topside today, gets to a price point of 120, trading at 119.78. Guess what? Anything over the 119.10, this thing's going higher. And when we pull this back and we take a look at it, see, the euro, because the euro had come down so quick too, there's nothing stopping the euro like from going all the way up to like about 136. And right now you're at 119. And it's because we came down so quick. We came down, we were trading 139 May of 2014. By March of 2015, we're at $1.04. Once you get into a downtrend that has been so fast and furious, after a large consolidation, you can go up just as quick. And the consolidation, of course, was long because the consolidation was in place from February 2015 all the way over to July of 2017. So we're going to see a lot more volatility. You're coming into the right time of the year also for some nice volatility inside this market. You have the next week, Labor Day. Well, normally the Tuesday after Labor Day, that'll be slow also. Then game is on. And game is on from then until right before Thanksgiving. You know, so you get basically about 60 days that you get some big action that's happening inside the marketplace. Let's go take a look at the XLK. So the XLK, of course, what is that all about? That's all about what's going to happen with good old Apple on the 12th of September. So the XLK right now still laying at its highs. That hasn't backed down at all, by the way. The XLK, you know, you're talking about your 5807. We've tested the 5820 twice, and both times it's failed. It looks to me like it's going to try to test it again tomorrow. The first time the high was up there was July 27th. Then you got down to 56. You went up again. You tested with 9 million versus 23. Couldn't handle it. And we're going to get that test tomorrow. That's what it looks like. Because right now you're at 5807. That's the low of the high. If we go over and we take a look at Apple, Apple right now, oh, this is pretty cool. So look at this. Apple is setting up a lost engulfing. This one's even a close call too, though. Let me put this on a weekly for a second. No, on a weekly, it's nothing. On a weekly, just getting over the highs. You're at 163.05. Apple's going to need a lot more volume, though, man. You're taking out a high of 134 million, and that had already taken a high out of 172 million. So this baby is getting up into those levels with a large contraction of the volume. Let's go to the small caps. We take a look at the small caps out here. Small caps. Yeah, small caps can't handle it. This is pretty cool. So the small caps, you're up 22 cents. But small caps, you're coming into 32 million, you're down 16. You know, so volatility, yeah, it's gonna be here and it's gonna continue. Gold contract. What do we have with the gold contract? You talk about price spread in the gold contract. It has it all, man. 1320 to 1310. That's where we shake out here. Bottom line, always gold, you know, anything over 1307 and 1305, that's what it took it out. Took it out with volume, did the ABC structure on the way up. Now, if you're a gold bull, what you'd like to see, let it get a little bit lower, have it get lighter volume, and then all you've just done here is set up a much larger ABC structure on the way up. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow up 57. NASDAQ up 22. S&P's up 2.5. Come visit us in Boston, folks. September 30th. We're doing a live free workshop sponsored by Nadex. Check it out on the front page of TFNN. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now up 52, Nasdaq's up 20, S&Ps are up $1.50. And if we go over and we take a look at the, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of volume we get inside this GDX also. So the GDX thus far is 43 million. What I'd love to see here, folks, is them throw another 10 million in at the close because that's some real good juice coming into your high swing point of 24.88. We hit 24.60 today. That's bottom line, 100% move on move. That's what it's been trying to get into. That's what it's been trying to take out. We bring this back a bit, and you put this on a weekly. What you're going to see is that on the weekly, we're going to also need some good volume here because we've done 300 million up at these levels. Thus far, you've done 126 million, and that'll get it to 426. That's 136. You're gonna need some big volume, man. And I suspect when you're talking, oh, that's right. No, I keep thinking it's Wednesday. We get Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But as I said a little bit earlier, I do expect Friday is going to be an anemic day. I actually expect Thursday afternoon by 2 o'clock, people are going to be getting out of town. I suspect Thursday afternoon. So tomorrow, volatility is going to be out there. After the close tonight, we are going to have the API numbers out inside the oil business. So that's going to be intriguing watching how this shakes out, because what we definitely have had, gasoline still, it's up 2.6% today. Heating oil is up 1.5%. Crude market, bottom line, still can't catch a bid. And that says, hey, listen, there's a lot of crude in the market, out in the market. As we said yesterday, what you do also have down in the Gulf is that now you have tankers lined up that can't get in and unload the crude. That in itself is a big number. So what does that do? That basically pushes the crude price, lower. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming back with some numbers for you. Dow Industrials up 58, NASDAQ up 20, S&P's up 2, gold down $1.30, silver down 8 cents, 10-year note up 7 ticks, 30 up 10 ticks, King Dollar up $1.20. We'll be right back, folks.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to Marty in Worcester. Hey, Marty, what's going on?
Hi, Mr. O'Brien. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you been, man?
Not bad. You guys, over the time and with a few of your courses and seminars, you taught me how to fish.
That's a beautiful thing, brother.
Yeah, it's true. And so what happens is I still listen all the time, and to not only you, but some of the others.
Sure.
To, get an idea where the fish might be biting. As far as your services, they're a bargain. When you compare them to a certain prominent man with real estate courses at $35,000 and no contact with the lecturers afterwards at all, and you think of what you guys do for a few hundred, and you can get access and ask questions forever, it's a great deal.
No, we appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. To begin a great relationship, know what you want. Know what the needs of your body are, what the needs of your mind are, and what fits well with you. There are millions of men and women, and some of them will make a good match for you and others won't. The two of you only need to be like a key and a lock, a match that works. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 56, NASDAQ up 18, S&P's up 2.5, gold contract down 80 cents at $13.14 an ounce, silver down 6 cents, $17.46. Both gold and silver, folks, much higher. Gold finished an ABC structure on the way up, gave it up in price. We're going to go through those. Platinum, up $7, $9.95 an ounce. Copper, up a penny, trading $3.09 a pound. Copper wants to run to this $3.23 area. Pretty amazing what's happening with copper. Light sweet crude, down 18 cents. $46.39 a barrel. We're going to have the API numbers out at 4:30 this afternoon. We'll see where the oil numbers are. Notes, 10-year note up 8 ticks, 127.08. 30-year bond up 10 ticks, 157.02. King dollar up 180 ticks, 92.320. The euro is at 119 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 109.7.3 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so you rejected lower price. You get down to a price point of 242. You closed at 245, 244.85. You had an expansion of volume. That's saying, guess what, folks? You're going to be right back down into those levels. Thus far, inside the SPY, what we actually have 3 lower highs, 2 lower lows. Look at the NDX 100. Same type of setup in the NDX. What you have with the NDX, that gets down to 141.06, rejects lower price, does have an expansion of volume. Bottom line, the NDX has 4 lower highs and 3 lower lows. This is going to get really interesting because the volume, the volatility, no doubt has picked up, and you're going to see it pick up even more. Gold contract, what do we got? Gold goes up to 1331. Your ABC structure on the way up was 1327. Blows away your swing points, does exactly what it should have done, gave it up on price dramatically, went from 1331 to 1314. But guess what, folks? You get over highs and you have the volume, you're right back up there. And the ABC structures themselves, depending on how long you've been following me, if you're following ABCs in general, many times you see them give it up and give it up in spades, and that's why many times that you put the sell in right at the A to B equals C to D. Now there's no doubt that was a dramatic layout inside that market out here today. Silver, well, let's take a look at the silver market. Silver market got to a price point of 1775, also gave it up, but guess what? You get the volume behind that move too. So silver, you're at the 1745. Does 83,000 contracts, huge contract volume. Silver wants to run to 1887. And right now, got to 1775. You're coming into the swing of, actually, if we look at the SLV, this gets interesting to see how this shakes out. So the SLV, yeah, here she is. So the SLV, this is the ETF for silver. That did 12 million shares. You're going into 5.4 million from the swing point of June. This thing wants to basically blow it away. Let me put this on a weekly. So on a weekly, it also, yeah, it's going to be cool. On a weekly, it's going to also, it's a huge ABC up. You get 1522. Well, it's a point ABC up, so it gets just 1668. Well, actually, we already hit, oh, this is crazy. So check this out. This is sick. Silver, the SLV hit exactly the ABC up, 1668 today. So you'll build cause. You'll build cause to get to higher price. Notes and bonds. Notes and bonds, folks, are also saying that you're going to see lower prices inside the S&P. And this is what you have. The note and bond market, so the note market and bond market in general, each and every time they've come down for the last 15 or 20 years, well, actually, it's 17 years. They haven't broke a swing low in 17 years. And I'm going to bring this up so you can see it. And it's pretty wild, man. Once again, guess what? We came down hard and fast, no doubt, from June. You know, you went down from 127 straight down to 124.25. It takes, so on the way down, it was June 14th to July 6th to get there. So that's, that's quick. Took all the way from the 6th of July till today, which is the 28th, to get back up there. It didn't seem like it could take it out with volume, but guess what? It blew it away with volume. The volume at the highs was 2.4 million contracts. We did 2.5. Didn't hold on price, but guess what? That is going to be, it looks like it's a much larger ABC structure on the way up. The 30-year also took it out, USU. But I'm going to put the 30-year on a continuous so you can see what's happening on the 30-year. Now, the 30-year, we get over the 157.28. You get to 158.04. You're into the bar good from November. So in November, we went from 164 to 155. This baby's saying we're going right back up to this 164 level. You got the volume, you got the juice, you got all of the above. So it's going to be pretty wild watching this shake out. Now, King Dollar. What do we have with King Dollar? So King Dollar hasn't been able to catch a bid since January 3rd. And guess what? King Dollar, folks, hit 91,550 today. 51,000 contracts. You get a high volume low. This baby, I suspect, is going to be right back down here. And I mean right back down here because it's selling, selling, selling. You had a fast move down. We did reject lower price. But as I said, if you get higher highs with volume, you get higher lows with volume, and you reject price either up or down, bottom line, they love going right back down into those levels. And King Dollar, 91.019 is your ABC structure price projection. And I do expect we're going to see it. More than likely, we're going to see it this week. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow finished up 56. NASDAQ up 18. S&P's up 3.5. We're going to be right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Let's go over and take a look at that platinum market. So platinum today, folks, hits 1,011. We do 22,000 contracts. And if you happen to be in the metal market, you're going to like what you're going to see here. So check this out. Platinum has finally caught a bid. And what you have here now is that we get a beautiful ABC structure on the way up. And now this is a big ABC structure. Let me get this for you. So let me just the B point. Your B point is 996.70. Your A point is 891.40. So you get 105 A to B. Your C point is 954.70, which gives you 1,060. A to B equals C to D. And if we bring this back a bit, so let's bring this back. 1,060. Yeah, this is cool. So your swing point is 1,045. Let me put this on a continuous contract. PL1. There we go. So if we put this on a continuous contract, 1,060 is our number. And what we want to look for here is that where's the next swing? So, oh, this is cool, man. So check this out. So platinum, your swing point is 1,047. That's the swing from March. Your higher swing is 1199. Platinum's going to 1199, man. That's 1199. This is going to be interesting to see how this shakes out. So the correlation, when we actually look at this, it's going to be, can platinum basically get more juice than gold and catch up with it? Because what we have had is this. This has been for almost 2 years, I believe. If I put this together here for a second, let me see this. If I put gold, and I'm going to compare that with platinum, PL1, and I'm going to update that, and then I'm going to bring this back 3 years. Yeah, there it is right there. Actually, look at this. This is actually longer than that. There's the cross. Okay, so the cross, this is longer than I thought. So since September of 2014, folks, gold has been higher than platinum. Now watch this. That is so unusual, because I'm going to bring this back now much further for you so you can see the correlation and the difference. Now platinum, if you happen to be watching Tiger TV, platinum is the yellow line and gold is the white line. And so if you're not watching Tiger TV, I'm going to explain what we're looking at. So since September of 2014, which is almost 3 years, gold has been above platinum. Now watch this. I get that on a weekly. Now I'm going to put it on a 10-year. Now, when you put it on a 10-year, what you're going to see is that the cross, this is harder to, yeah, it's just one's above the other, but it doesn't, yeah, you can't really, looking at this doesn't clarify what I'm trying to explain. Because most times what you always have, you always have the platinum market always above it. The way this is looking here is that it's saying gold has been above platinum since 2008, and that's not the case. They just plotted one on top of the other, but that's definitely not the case. In fact, I don't even know how they, either that or I get the wrong thing. Platinum, right there, commodity, PL1, platinum. I'm going to just put the platinum up now first. Bring this back, put it back 15 years. Yeah, okay. Oh, I see. No, that's right. Well, hey, we'll see where it shakes out. Bottom line is that when you do look at platinum, so the high in platinum, folks, in the last 15, 20 years is 2,300, 2,308. Your low is 761. That came in October of 08. Then we bounced up to 1,900 again, came all the way back to 1812. Bottom line, we'll see the next line up here. It looks like 1199, and right now you're at 999. Let me see with Impala. Yeah. So Impala is one of the largest platinum companies in the world. So, and I explained this before, This is not the stock to trade in the U.S. just because it's liquid. That being said, it's been a nice run since I brought it up about a week ago. So it's just gone from 287 to 323. It has volume behind it. Let me bring this up in South Africa for a second. IMP. And in South Africa, it trades a couple million shares every day. Yeah, it did 3 million shares today. Yeah, you just gone from 3,696 Rand dollars to 41.43. This has a long way to go. The high of this equity is 36,000 Rand. That was in 2008. It went down to 3,000 Rand. Oh my God! So it got a 90% haircut. But this is the reason I like this. This is pushing on volume, and it looks to me that, yeah, you're 4,000. This thing wants to go to like 9,000 Rand. So the platinum market in general looks like it wants to take off. That's the way this thing seems to be shaking out right now. Let's go into the copper market and take a look at copper, because the copper market in general was the first big commodity to take off. Copper right now is at 309. And the course of 3 months have gone from 250 to 309. That is one huge move. And if I put this on a continuous contract, HG1, so the top of this range is 464. Yeah, but the next swing is like 327. Yeah, that's where this wants to go. 327 is the number. If I look at it this way, let's see, 193. It's almost a buck. Yeah, 323 is the next number. That's where this wants to go. Now, at 323, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of flack copper gets, because there should be some huge supply at that level, because we traded so long at that level. But bottom line, that's where it wants to go. And when we launched the 286 level, that's saying that, I'm saying 323 is game, but that actually is putting it up almost to the $4 level. If copper goes to $4, folks, we're going to see all these commodities move and move big. Let's go into the iron ore market, and let's take a look at iron ore, and then we'll get into steel in a second. So iron ore right now, trading at 583. That's off a low of 422. Let's see how this is trading. Yeah, this thing wants to get up into that. It's almost the 600 mark. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.
If you're looking to open your portfolio to a world of opportunity, consider the new market-safe emerging currency CD from Everbank. This 3-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to 5 equally weighted currencies from Brazil, China, India, Indonesia, and Turkey at a time when experts see great potential for global growth. Even better, it features a 7.0 leverage factor, which means you could earn a potential market upside payment of 7 times the CD's performance at maturity with no cap if the currencies increase in value over the CD's term. And should the opposite occur, your principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this index CD. Don't miss out. The September 28th funding deadline will be here before you know it. So call 1-855-750-4051 or visit everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. This advertisement is sponsored content. Everbank is a division of TIAA, FSB, member FDIC.
Tom O'Brien has just announced that he'll be coming to Boston September 30th for a free workshop, The Art of Timing the Trade. Join Tom O'Brien Saturday morning, September 30th at the Boston Marriott in Burlington, Massachusetts, as he breaks down his trading methodology and provides you with the tools to become a more successful and profitable trader. Everyone that attends in person will receive a free signed copy of Tom's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System. Daryl Martin from Apex Investing Institute will also be presenting for 90 minutes at this free event.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. Join me in Boston on September 30th as I return to God's country for a workshop about the art art of timing the trade. I look forward to seeing all the Tigers and Tigresses for the special free event.
All action starts early at 7:30 a.m. with a continental breakfast and wraps up at about 1 p.m. Topics that Tom will be covering during his presentation include quality volume, cause and effect, ABC structures, swing points, and much, much more. For all the information on this free Boston event taking place Saturday, September 30th, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Think or Swim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com. Educating investors. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials finished up 56. You had the Nasdaq up 18, S&P's up 4, and let's see. It'll be interesting. We should still get those API numbers out. They're not out yet, though. That's interesting. 4:30, they normally come right out. Let's see. Nope, they're not out yet. Okay. As soon as those babies come out, we will get those numbers for you. Yep, not out yet. Let's go take a look at the Berkshire, BRK. I want to look at Berkshire Hathaway. So Berkshire Hathaway, folks, is the largest weighting structure inside the XLF. Now, what Berkshire has done is this. The high in Berkshire that it took out is 177.86. Now, the rest of the XLF stocks, meaning JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, Citigroup, Wells Fargo, they had taken out the same level, but yet gave it up. Now, Berkshire hasn't given it up yet. 177.86 is the number. It's been up here for 5 weeks, so it's going to get intriguing. Bottom line is that if it can stay over that number. The XLF itself, bottom line, failed out here. So the rest of those stocks are dragging that baby lower. And what that sets up is that, of course, that sets up that these rates look like they're going to stay lower. You know, right now, we are 2.1 in the 10-year, and this 2.1, I believe this is, let's see if it's 6 months. Yeah, it is. So what we did out here today, when we got over the highs out here today, what this had done is that this is the lowest rate in the last 6 months in the 10-year. If we take a look at the last 6 months of the 10-year, if we take a look at the last year, what you have, you're right in the middle of the range. The low for the year has been 1.534. The high for the year is 2.626. If we take a look at the 30-year, what you have is this. 30-year out here, we take a look at the, right now we're 2.736. And if we take a look at the last 3 months, that's the low for the last 3 months. Last 6 months, we're still at the low for the last 6 months. Last year, same type of setup. You're right in the middle of the range. The low for the last 6 months has been 2.2. The high is 3.2, and we're at 2.7. Let's go to Al in Tampa. Hey, Al, what's going on?
Isn't it a beautiful thing?
That's
by Lumber Liquidators.
Lumber Liquidators, Al's favorite stock. Every time I hear that commercial, I heard a commercial last night, Al, I was thinking of you.
Well, you need to invest in some of this stock, and some of your other people need to.
Okay, so let's take a look at the baby. You got lumber liquidators. If we go back to the July 31st, it was $24. Gaps higher. Does an ABC up. Now the question is, let's see this thing. So you got 19, 30, that's 21.
Going to 42.
Yeah.
44.
That's 44. And you hit 39. Okay, I see. You got an ABC up. Yeah, you got an ABC up. It took the B point out. Check it out with volume. So
Yeah,
I guess you're gonna wait to 44 and dump it, right? Is that what you're gonna do?
No, I'm just going to keep doubling my money and taking some off the table each time, I think.
Okay.
And that's what I'm looking at. Is there any way to play puts and calls with this thing?
Okay, so what his question is, folks, I believe, is that he's trying to figure out, let me just see something. Okay, so you're at 38. Let me bring this up. So if we go out to November and you get a 38, no way. So this is what I just did, Al, right? What I was looking at for is to see, because this stock is so volatile, the premiums are huge, man. You're paying, like, I was looking as to what is in the money in November,
Right.
and in the money is almost costing you 10%. So, that's a lot of bread, man.
Can we look at one other stock?
Yeah.
The Wendy's?
Yep.
I've noticed a lot of the stocks have all pulled back 10% or 15%. Like CSX and Lowe's and a lot of the stocks that I have on my board and stuff. I mean, it's a huge pullback coming on, and it's just wondering, is it going to pull it down, or it's going to bounce up the market?
Well, let's talk about Wendy's first. And my take is that we're already, we've been basically down slightly, last month. That's where
Right.
we're at. Wendy's, what you had out here today, you had high volume on the way down, man, and. Wendy's looks like it's going to be pulling back to it's not
Probably about 12, 11.
Yeah, 13, 16. That's what it looks like. If it gets into 13, 16, then you do have that 1170 bar. That's the one you're looking at. I can see that. Yeah. Yeah. That 1171 bar, June. Yeah, I can get there. And you got to be careful with that lumber liquidators when it's getting so close to that ABC up, though. Just so you know, man.
Okay, well, I'm already doubled.
I know.
Playing with
This made a fortune.
I'm playing with their money right now, so it's real interesting not having to worry when you're playing with their money. I mean,
there's no doubt.
I'm up. I mean, I invested like 54,000, and I'm up at like 50. I made a profit of 58. So
that's good.
Okay, I appreciate everything, Tom. Thank you for
have a
your
great
show,
one,
and
man.
thank you for being a friend. Bye.
Thanks, man. Bye-bye. Let's go to Mike in Loveland, Texas. Hey, Loveland, Colorado. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Hey, Tom. We're cooking here. 96 degrees.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So
that's hot, man,
fall,
huh?
Fall is not in the air yet.
Wow.
But
96.
Anyway, for the last several days, Boeing's price action has been creeping me out because it looks like a distribution phase, and I'm wondering, is this thing going to just give it up all of a sudden out of the blue?
I don't think so.
It's just going sideways like a snail.
Yeah, but you got. Let me pull this back. Oh, it's almost going parabolic. Interesting. I'd still let it test that high, man. I wouldn't short Boeing. That's.
I just want the Dow to come down, and this thing looks like it's holding the Dow up. And
there's no doubt that it is. Your high, is 246. You're at 240. It pays a 2.3% dividend. It looks like it's going to go test that high. These shooting stars like to get tested. So it has a shooting star at 246. That's probably going to get tested first because we went forward today, and you did have volume as you went forward, Mike. So you need that test. The sooner that we get the test, the better off it is, man. Cooking, brother.
Cooking. Bye.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. He's really cooking. Come on down to Florida. It's only 90 in Florida today. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Now, this is, all these poor folks in Houston, folks. Bottom line is that you got Harvey out in the Gulf. Harvey's coming back tomorrow, I guess. Bottom line, hopefully get something else going out in the Gulf. That being said, it's going to be pretty wild down in St. Petersburg, right where we are, because the Houston Astros, of course, who are winning their division in a pretty good way, too. They're 79-51. They are going to be playing the next 6 games at Tropicana. And if you know anything about the Rays, bottom line is that the Rays have always had a hard time filling Tropicana. It's like the question is it just the Rays can't get things going, or is it the stadium itself? That's going to get some juice into Tropicana Stadium. They got a 3 series coming up this Tuesday. Let's see, what day is today? So next Tuesday, or maybe it's today. No, it's not today. It's going to be next Tuesday. They're going to play let's see. So the Astros are going to play their next 2 series in Tropicana. That's you get a 3-game series that's beginning Tuesday against the Texas Rangers, then a 3-game series against New York Mets, which will start on Friday. So we're going to be able to see if, in fact, what's going to be intriguing there, folks, is that the city of St. Pete and the Rays have been going through this deal about a new stadium for probably about 10 years now. And the intriguing thing, it kind of goes like, well, it does go like this for me anyway, is that the stadium itself is like just one big piece of cement. So the stadium has wicked bad energy. That's how it shakes out. Everywhere you look is cement. The Rays themselves, they've had a couple of really good years, and they never can fill the stadium, but they get a lot of really good fans. There's no two ways about it. They get a lot of fans. A lot of the fans, however, won't go to the game, but they're there. Okay, that being said, what has happened in St. Petersburg is like probably one of the hottest cities in the whole country, meaning so many people are moving into St. Petersburg, because it's a hip city in a big way. And when I looked at where the Tropicana Field is, right, the guy that owns the Rays is a retired hedge fund guy, young guy, from Goldman Sachs. And so it's so intriguing that, you read in the paper that on a continual basis, oh, they want to move, they want to do this, they want to do that. My take is, folks, that they're not going to move at all. And the main reason has to do with the amount of acreage that is inside a major city. You don't have that acreage in any city in this whole country. There's nothing left. So the guy that owns the Rays is not going to give that up, because it makes 0 sense to give it up. So this type of negotiation that's been going on is pretty amazing, because even the folks in Tampa think that they're still going to move to another venue in Tampa and build an entertainment center around it, when, in fact, the entertainment center is already there in St. Pete. And what they want to do is they want to take the Rays Stadium, bring it down, put a brand new, gorgeous stadium on the other side of it. So the Rays have from 6th out to 22nd. So pitches big city blocks, okay? So you put that at the other side. The entertainment center is already there. Now, where I'm going with this is the wild thing, because when I grew up in Fenway Park, guess what? No one went to Fenway Park. And I know that's hard to believe if you're not from Boston, but if you're from Boston and you grew up there, bottom line, people didn't go to Fenway Park. I saw Ted Williams' last home run at Fenway Park. My father worked for a parking lot over there, and the bottom line, folks, there was only like 4,000 people there, okay? That's all the Fenway used to get when I was a kid. What did end up happening at Fenway is that these Lyons brothers came in. They opened all these entertainment venues on Yawkey Way. That started the deal with all the college kids coming down. That started the deal with the corporations coming in, because it turned into basically an entertainment platform. So and if you remember, anyway, it's like the exact same type of setup that Boston was just starting to happen when all that happened, just like St. Pete's happening. And I think what's going to be intriguing here now is that when the Houston Astros are here, what the press reports will be, if they fill or even half fill that Tropicana Field with baseball fans, you're going to see that, guess what? It's the aspect of not where it's at. It's the aspect of what kind of a team are you putting on the field. And that's where the pressure will come in from, I suspect, the sports fans to say, hey, you're going to spend more money. We want a better team. Because what does happen, the way that the league is set up, is that the teams that don't spend all the money, they still get quite a bit of money in the aspect of how it gets divvied up. That's the bottom line. Oh, that's so cool. So it's tonight? Or it's right now? That's even better. Okay, so check this out. This is even better. Yeah, so when they say Tuesday, they're going to be playing tonight. And they're selling tickets at $10. How cool is that? So check it out. You know what? I'm going down St. Pete after this anyway. Maybe we'll go to St. Pete and go watch the Houston Astros. Would not be bad. 877-927-6648. And thanks whoever called up. Thanks for calling, man. Someone called up and told us that's a beautiful thing. So, you're out Tampa, St. Pete area tonight. $10. Houston Astros, folks. They're in first place. Go check it out. Volume-wise out there, let's see what we did on the NYSE. NYSE, we did $680 million. On the NASDAQ Composite, what we did $1.6 billion. IWM, small caps. Small caps out here, yeah, they didn't hack it either. So small caps ended up 3 cents. They had a low out here of 136.23. The high was 137.49. Bottom line, the small caps are down from 144. Small caps are making their way into this 132 area. That 132 area was the low of 5 months ago. The DAX in Germany, likes to trade like the NASDAQ likes to trade like the DAX. And we'll see how this shakes out because the DAX not only got hit today, it's been down for quite a while, but the volume was huge. We did 100 million shares in the DAX, and that's the DAX normally does about 72 million. Took out a swing point, took it out with volume. DAX right now is trading at this 11,093, but looks like it's on its way to 11,232. And if that's what you get, then that will be a false break topside, and we know how this goes. You can't bust them up. Guess what? You're going to go bust them down. The UK, the FTSE inside the UK, let's see where that's shaking out. Oh, yeah, that's a big number. So this baby got down to the lower end of its consolidation. That consolidation, 72.89 is the number. We did... you did volume. Same deal. You did 758 million. It was going into 799 million. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. And listen, if you're up in New England, come visit us September 30th. We're doing a free workshop. Marriott Burlington, sponsored by Nadex. They're picking up the tab. Check it out on the front page of TFNN, folks. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund is currently offering 4-year first mortgages on many of the fully renovated properties that it has purchased. The first mortgages are third-party appraised with a maximum loan-to-value ratio of 70%, providing a secured investment that pays a fixed return of 5% annually, which works out to a monthly income of more than $416 per $100,000 investment with your principal intact and secured. These 4-year first mortgages are perfect for anyone looking for a secured investment that provides monthly income much like a CD. For more information, email tigerfund@tfnn.com or click on the Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund banner along the right side of the tfnn.com homepage, or call our office directly at 877-518-9190. There's a limited supply, so act now.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Let's take a look at these API numbers. So you're going to get the EIA numbers out tomorrow morning. API is come out at 4:30. So crude inventories dropped 5.78 million barrels last week. And the different, you had Cushing, which is a depository, that was up 582,000 barrels. Gasoline, you had a plus 476,000 barrels. Distills, that's your heating oil, that was down 486,000. This crude draw is going to be the 9th straight decline compared to EIA data. Bottom line, folks, what's really intriguing here is that you have the U.S. crude stocks declining. That being said, crude in itself is declining. And that's saying that, guess what? We're either using a lot more electric on not driving, or Uber's hitting us, meaning hitting the oil market, or all of the above. Because what you've had drawdowns in the oil market, in the crude oil market. This has been the 9th week. And guess what? If we look at crude is $50.51 on August 1st. You're at $46.40 right now. And bottom line, it looks like crude's going to make this run to 44 to 42. We get over, just look at the gasoline market quickly. So gasoline out here today hit 161. You were at that 161 yesterday. And this would be this is a test with lighter volume. So you get up there today on 118,000. You're talking 167. So I expect what you're going to see here is that, yeah, you can get a little more pop inside the gasoline market tomorrow. Market's going to be looking for, does Harvey turn around and come right back in? The reports thus far said that, yeah, Harvey's going to come back in and hit land. Not quite sure yet where that land is going to be. And, of course, what people are worried about, they're not worried about the wind as much right now, but they're going to have to worry about the wind because in the Gulf of Mexico, you're still talking about 85 degrees. The water is, so it's kicking up the wind once again. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Everything you need is right inside it. Go have a blast with it, folks. Look forward to speaking right back here tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Go get them, folks.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. Tom